Nigeria is a big lie.
A big lie?
Yes, I want to substantiate my claim of saying Nigeria is a big lie. Please, listen to Tafawa Balewa, Nigeria's first prime minister, in 1948. I quote him, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, religious beliefs, and customs, and do not show themselves any signs or willingness to unite. Nigerian unity is only a British invention." Tafawa Balewa, 1948. Yeah. Okay. Now listen to Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. "It is better for us and many admirers abroad that we should disintegrate in peace and not in pieces. Should the politicians fail to heed this warning, then I will venture the prediction that the experience of the Democratic Republic of Congo will be a child's play if ever it comes to our turn to play such a tragic role." Nnamdi Azikiwe, 1964. Obafemi Awolowo, "Nigeria is not a nation. It is a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same context as there are English, Scots, and Welsh."
Okay.
1947.
Oloye Lokan Alabi.
Yes.
Thank you for featuring us.
Now, look here, Bømb. Here, Bømb blast. Jesus Christ. My God.
We thank God that no life was lost. I just want to say, all just property, which we know. Once there is life, there is hope. When you roll out, God will provide for you. He will do another thing. He will build it. So we thank God that the one year won't. So we should not panic. Let us go about our normal business. Today was Sunday. So in the church, you got church. Then you got church. No, okay. Remain calm. The police people or the policemen, when they come, they will take assessment of what is on ground. And they will
Jesus, to God be the glory.
So that is what I want to
Bømb
tell you.
blast.
I'm the President General of all banks. Chief behind the Bømb blast. One person they are here, and what is happening. And that is the information back to him.
Yeah,
I
okay.
know something must be done. So not blood remain or come. We just alone. There will.
Yeah, well, Bømb, man. Heavy noise and I know n'abalị. Here with the result of it. The heavy noise I know n'abalị. Here with the result of it. Here we know man. Ulu anụ ga-arụ chaa n'ụlọ. Nga ka tere baba azụ. Here with the heavy noise. That thing n'abalị. That bomb blast. Here we are here.
Welcome, great and lovely people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. Whatever we post here, there is a reason to it. There is always a reason to it. The first video you watched where the elderly man, narrated the story of our forefathers who were here before us, and they had that to say about Nigeria. They knew that Nigeria in its real sense was not a true definition of a people. It was just the act of the British to try to experiment whatever nonsense they wanted to experiment. And then the indigenous peoples who own the country have said, it is not possible to lump us together and call us one. It is not possible. And then they gave those narratives and those statements that they put forward. Now, the second video you saw of the demolition and the atrocities that happened in Biafra land is the after effect of all these atrocities. All this lumping together and trying to push everybody into Nigeria. Now, some people will not want to tell themselves the truth. They will always want to argue. Why do you think that this is true? Why do you think that saying that this destruction is as a result of the bringing together of Nigeria? Now, I want to tell you something. This bombing of this house is the handwork of the Nigerian military. They did it. Now, ask me why. They have been infiltrated by the Boko Haram members who always come to do repentance, and they will bring them into the military. They are the ones doing this. Why are they doing it? We continue to tell you that they want to Islamize the nation, but you will not agree. They want the North to be first. They want Fulani to be first. You will not agree. But let me present to you an evidence to show you that this is actually their plan. Listen to this man.
One thing I've noticed, Premier, while I've been here, is that Northerners seem to have, I might almost call it obsession about the Igbos. Could you perhaps explain that to me?
Well, the Igbos are more or less the type of people whose desire is mainly to dominate everybody. If they go to a village, to a town, they want to monopolize everything in that area. If you put them in a labor camp as a laborer, within a year they will try to emerge as headman of that camp, and so on. Well, and
we shall continue to listen to the main point, but I want to ask a question. What is wrong in trying to, achieve success? What is wrong in trying to be the head? What is wrong in trying to progress to another level? This is what these people do not understand. They do not understand the spirit of progress in Biafrans. They do not understand the spirit of success, the spirit of making wealth, and the spirit of being achieved and being, successful in what you do. They do not understand that. They want to live within their comfort zone, and it is not in the spirit and nature of Biafrans to do so. That is why we are different, and this is one of the things that is bringing the chaos, that brought about the chaos today. Now let's continue to listen to him.
in the past, our people were not alive to their responsibilities, because you can see from our Northernization policy that in 1952, when I came here, there weren't 10 Northerners in our civil service here. Then I tried to have it Northernized, and now all important posts are being held by Northerners.
Is this policy of filling all key posts in the north solely with Northerners and not with other Nigerians a temporary or a permanent one?
In actual fact, what it is a Northerner first. If you can't get a Northerner, then we take an expatriate like yourself on contract. If we can't, then we can employ another Nigerian, but on contract too. This is going to be permanent, I should say, as far as I can foresee, because it will be rather dangerous to see the number of boys who are now turning from all our learning institutions, coming out with having no work to do. I'm sure whichever government of the day might be, it will feel rather embarrassed, and it might even lead to bloodshed.
Good. So I believe if each and every one of us heard what he said. He said they would employ a Northerner in all aspects and walks of life. And then if there are no Northerners to occupy that particular post, they are going to employ the services of an expatriate. An expatriate is someone who does not belong to that country, but coming from that country into your country to settle down. So as a Nigerian or as anybody, you move to another country to settle, you become an expatriate in that country. And he is saying that if there is no Northerner, they are going to take an expatriate on contract basis and not a permanent job. And then if there are no expatriate that fills that position, they will now begin to look within the fellow Nigerians to know if they can get someone, and that person will be on contract basis. Contract is that they can come tomorrow and sack you. They can come tomorrow without anything and say you are laid off your job. But a permanent job, before you can be sacked, there must be something you have done wrong, something you have committed before you cannot be proved to say you'll be sacked. That is the difference. And now this man is saying Northerners first. This is the mentality they have. And that is the mentality they have transferred to their younger ones, younger generations. And that is what is playing out today. Many of you are not aware. Many of you do not understand that this destruction is as a result of envy. They don't want you to, move above certain stage. They want you to remain beneath them. Beneath them. Showore once said something one time. He said that there is a secret memo on the ground in the federal government of Nigeria that no Igbo should rise to the top. No Igbo should rise to the top in Nigeria, as far as Nigeria is concerned. But many of you are not aware. You don't understand these things. You don't understand what is happening. You don't understand the subjugation that you are passing through. You may think you have the money, your business is doing well, but I tell you solemnly that once a politician decrees, it can destroy your business in 2 seconds. It can destroy your business in 2 seconds. That is why you need someone who will represent you and speak for you, where discussions are made, high-level discussions are made. And Igbo is not in the presidency, and Igbo is not in top leading organizations of security, and Igbo is not in the top positions in the House, top positions in the Senate, top positions in the justice system. You people are joking. You people are just joking. It is Biafra or nothing. Open your eyes to realities and make moves and decisions that will be of the betterment of your unborn generation. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.